Hello YouTube. Man, it has been way too long since I filmed a video, but I wanted to make an update video for you guys because it has been so long, just to let you know what kind of things have been going on. And I want to preface this video with the fact that I'm not fully able to come back yet, but I should be back fairly soon. I will gradually ease back into consistent video production once things are up and running. Some of you already know that I'm in the process of setting up my own company. And when I say my own company, what I mean is my own accounting firm. This is something I've been deliberating about for like the last 3 or 4 years. It's something I've always wanted to do, and now I'm finally able to do it. My initial plan when setting up this company was to actually form it within April of this coming year. But as you guys know, if you're able to fog up a mirror, plans don't always work out as you think they will. No! So for some reason, or however he found out, my boss actually found out that I was gonna start my own company. And the moment he found out that week, he ended up letting me go. I think I know how he found out. I'm pretty sure I do, and I know it wasn't through telekinesis, but I'll leave it at that. So how did it feel to be fired so abruptly? Well, if you've ever had the wind knocked right out of you, it felt something just like that. While he was in the process of letting me go, literally the first words that came out of his mouth were,
"I think you need to be self-employed."
Although it hurt to be let go, it was solid confirmation that I really had no future at that company. There was gonna be no upward mobility. He wanted a cog in the wheel, a cog in his machine. And I think I'm at the point in my life where I don't want to be that cog in the machine anymore. I wanted to own the machine and make the machine run how I wanted to run it. I don't know if you guys can relate to this, but there's that expression that says, don't take it to the grave. Starting my own business is something I don't want to take to the grave. I want to make sure before I hit the grave, I have attempted running my own company. And so I'm sure there's something probably in your life that you absolutely feel that you must do no matter what before you hit the grave. Well, that's starting my own company is that thing for me. So all of those events transpired about 3 months ago now. Looking back now, I think that was actually a positive experience because as the 3 months have passed, I've been really working and gearing up towards starting my own company. And it is a lot more intensive in terms of all the things you have to get in place and put in place in order to really launch and start a business. And so these last 3 months have been a real opportunity and a real blessing despite the loss of income and despite not having things not going quite as planned. I believe this is the first time since I was 17 years old that I've actually had time to sit and think about my next move in life. And I can't even begin to express what a blessing that is. And think about how you want to progress forward. When my last boss said becoming self-employed was the greatest decision ever made, one of the things he highlighted is that he had complete command of his time. And that to him was the most valuable aspect of it. He controlled his schedule and nobody else did. And so that's the feeling I've been able to absorb so far in this. And not only that, there's a lot of knowledge, there's a lot of avenues to explore with the profession of accounting, taxes, and all this and that. Well, to be able to actually pick and decide how I want to educate myself has been a great opportunity. I've never had that chance before. I've always been employed and never owned my own firm before. And so I was always dictated by my manager of what I should study, what I should be learning for the firm, etc., etc. Well, now this is the first time that I can actually pick what I want to learn and specialize in that. So much more enjoyable, so much more. You can't believe how much more work and how much more enjoyable it is once you can actually choose what you want to learn and focus on that. Beyond becoming a certified pro advisor for QuickBooks, one of the things I've been working on is actually developing my own professional website. This has taken me some time and I cannot wait to show you guys once it's ready. And I will let you know once it's up and running and that you guys can utilize the resources I'm going to be putting on the website. And for the first time ever, I've always wanted to do this since I started this YouTube channel. I'm going to be able to combine a legitimate business with my YouTube channel, something I've never been able to do before. And the two and two will go hand in hand to provide you guys the most value that I possibly can. And I'll actually be able to work with clients here in California. I think I'm going to start working remote within proximity of clients initially in California. And then as I get my bearings, I'm going to branch out and expand to serving people across the United States with cloud-based accounting. There's all sorts of things you can do now over the internet safely and securely, and with video and everything that we've learned through this pandemic, it's easier than ever to facilitate that business online. A couple other things I just don't want to fail to mention is in this whole process, my wife has truly been a godsend. I mean, without her, I don't think I could start the business the way I'm starting it. It's her hard work and dedication to her job allows us to stay afloat and bring the cash flow in when I'm not bringing hardly any cash flow in at the moment, and get this business off the ground the way I really want to, slowly and surely. Because of this career change, we've certainly tightened up the budget. Luckily, because we've been frugal for the past 8 or 9 years, we've been able to start this business completely debt-free, which is the way I've always wanted to start it. Many of you guys know how much I enjoy investing. Oh my goodness, I enjoy investing. But because of this career transition and just getting this well off the ground, this business, I have halted all investing. And actually, I'm going to be using some of the dividends that are paid through my various securities to help fund some of the startup costs of the business. I think I've always been inspired by Gary Vaynerchuk when he says, I think he says something like, sometimes you got to take 2 steps back in order to take 4 steps forward. Well, I kind of feel like that's where I am right now in my life. And so I'm hoping by taking those steps back and pausing things that I'm able to take significant progress forward by becoming my own boss. It's really hard to tell, but I've essentially lost 20 pounds in the last 3 months, and I'm feeling healthier than I have in a long time. Looking forward to being back soon. And like I said, it's gonna start slowly. I'm not gonna be as consistent, but once I get up and running, I got this business established, I got the website established, then I think I'm going to be able to produce more videos than I've actually ever been able to do so before on topics I haven't always been able to cover as quickly as I would like to. So stay tuned for that. And thank you so much, you guys, for sticking with me. I didn't really have any loss in subscribers during this break. I was pretty scared to take this break, to be honest. I thought I was gonna lose a lot of subs, but we're still over 83,000 strong, and I'm just blessed to have you all. I hope you all have a wonderful holidays. Merry Christmas. Thank you for all of your kind messages and words. It means a lot to me. And I hope to see you all soon. Merry Christmas. Peace.